All right, so welcome to another episode of Cool Flower Movies. This is episode, what, 4? There's a fourth one, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's the good one, the one that I kind of fucked up the audio, the one I did with Norman, and now we have our inaugural video episode.
Nice.
Hello. Hello to the YouTube and wherever it is that we're going to be posting this. This is my first time ever doing a video recorded podcast. Actually, no, we did one UTJH that was recorded. That was forever and a lifetime ago.
Yeah, it's true. It was with Rodney.
Yeah, but it was just the three of us, right?
Yeah, it was just us.
Yeah.
Was that a movie discussion?
Well, back then we kind of bounced around. That was more like a pop culture thing. So we did discuss some movies,
Okay.
but it was intermingled with some other stuff. So
Yeah.
before we get too deeply into it, I just want to say our usual introductions. You know, I'm Adam Flores. To my immediate left, we have Joe Frias. You know, our honorary host.
As often as possible,
Yeah.
host.
Yeah.
Co-host.
Yeah. Hopefully regular, but
Yeah, absolutely.
That's,
Absolutely.
That's
Yep.
the goal, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have, of course, Mike Frias, my co-host, is here. And then we have a producer. It is Norman, who you heard from the last episode. He is going to be mostly off camera, but at least we got somebody that's going to help us out with this. He's going to be our Jamie, if you ever heard the Joe Rogan podcast. Or Your Mom's House, he's like Blue Band. That's a great podcast if you guys never get a
Yeah.
chance to listen to it. Tom Segura, Christina Pazinski. So this is our secondary Halloween episode. We kind of touched on some Halloween movies the last episode, but I really want to get into some more of it this time around. And later on in the show, I'd like to also do a Day of the Dead themed for this. So later on, Norman, I might ask you to pull up like the most popular dead actors, so we could just kind of go over them and pay homage to the ones that have gone before, and talk about the ones that we missed. So I don't think we need to say the rules anymore. By now, people should know the rules. What we will talk about, what we won't talk about.
Yep.
Beyond that, first and foremost, have you seen anything new in regards to movies per se, or TV shows? But
yeah, we saw Dahmer. Finished it. Saw Don't Worry Darling.
how was that?
It was pretty good. I liked it. It's pretty artsy in the way that it was filmed. There's a little bit of a twist. I can't really say I was surprised by it, but I always enjoy seeing that girl Florence.
Florence Pugh. Yeah.
Pugh?
Yeah, Pugh. P-U-G-H.
Yeah, I always call her Poogie. But that's fine.
Did you watch Midsummer? Have
Yes.
you seen Midsummer?
Yeah, that's
So-
actually like where I saw her and I was like, man, she's such a good actress.
Yeah. I the first half of Midsummer blew my fucking balls off.
Yeah.
And then the second half of it, I'm like, this fell off the fucking rails.
Damn.
And I've rewatched it, and I appreciate it more now than I did the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the second half of that movie can still...
It's you have this like expectation for where it's going.
Right.
And then it just kind of like goes this way. It's like, wow.
And I'm okay with that. Don't get me wrong. I like
Yeah.
a good... Like, you don't want to feel like you know where 100% where the movie's going, because then
Yeah.
where's the fun in it?
And I think that's where I kind of Don't Worry Darling, like you can see like it's almost going into a tunnel that you've been in before. So it's already like, all right, like you're just waiting for it the shoe to drop, and it's like, oh, okay, there it is,
Yeah.
And then it moves on, but it doesn't make it bad.
I have no idea what it's about. I guess I'm not in touch with
It's...
things these days. I don't know.
It's
If I'm able to go into it, like I like to say, go into a movie dumb without an idea.
yeah. Well, if Chris Pine's in it,
Okay.
Olivia Wilde's like she directed it. I believe she wrote it too.
Directorial debut.
No, I believe
No?
she directed something else prior to this. But
Yeah. and then that Florence Pugh girl, like she's a great star. She's very believable in what she does. And the title is kind of like, I kind of saw it as like something having to do with like gaslighting or whatever. And then, that kind of just, it goes that route. But it's not straightforward. But if you can pick up the clues, then you can pick it apart, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, so saw that. Saw Old.
Oh, Old is good.
That's a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
What?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Yeah, and it was available, I think, on like Amazon or something.
I think it might be on HBO Max right now.
That's where it was. Yeah, that we saw it. Yep.
I own that movie as well on Vudu. That movie's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was one of those like, okay, M. Night Shyamalan's back in my eyes. Now I like M. Night Shyamalan. What was the Lady in the Water?
Yeah.
I like that one as well. It's kind of Halloween-esque. I think the worst movie he had besides Avatar, which doesn't count to me, is The Happening. But that's mostly because
The Happening was terrible.
I don't like Mark Wahlberg.
Huh?
Damn.
Whoa.
Okay.
Come on. Who doesn't like Boston? Come on.
I love Boston, but it's
Sorry,
it's because
I know.
Mark Wahlberg always sounds like he did 27 push-ups before coming on screen. Like he's always out of breath. Just we got to get out of here. Like, well, dude, what are you breathing so fucking hard for, dude? Just say the fucking line.
That is kind of true.
Yeah,
Come on,
see?
you didn't like him in Three Kings?
No,
Ouch. Okay.
I didn't like The Italian Job.
I didn't like The Italian Job either.
That might as well have been The Italian Hand Job, as far as I'm concerned. That shit was fucking...
Minus the hand job.
Now, my wife loves that movie. My wife loves over the top, like garbage movies. I feel like Deep Blue Sea, Italian Job. What's the other like car theft one that's not Fast and Furious?
Gone in 60
Gone in
seconds.
60 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
She loves all that shit. Me, I can't do it. I don't like movies where the bad guys are the main character.
Okay.
Unless that bad guy gets his comeuppance at the end in some way.
Or unless it's Robert De Niro in Heat.
Yeah, maybe. But even then, it's like, who am I really rooting for here? Like, I'd actually root more for Al Pacino than I do Robert De Niro.
Huh. Well, in that movie, I mean, kind of wanted Robert De Niro to get the last job done, but that's neither here nor there.
Have you seen anything else?
Yeah. A couple older movies. Well, I don't know. They were kind of like Halloween related. I don't know if I should bring it up now or what, but
Yeah, you could bring them up now. I mean, even if it's,
yeah. Well, never saw Gone Girl, and
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I have it here. Never seen it.
and
See it? Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
we started the Halloween with like, all right, not scary, but let's do like this whole. I know wife and I know what to expect from David Fincher, so we're like, all right,
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
go put that shit on. And yeah, man, it was a crazy ass movie, man. That shit was so good. Like
My
yeah.
wife like specifically told me, she's like, don't watch that movie. I'm like, really? She's like, that's not for you.
Whoa.
She's like, there's just some movies that she's like, I know for a fact you're not going to enjoy this movie,
Ooh.
which is weird because I love David Fincher, but
Damn.
Huh.
it's just like,
Huh.
it's like, oh,
I don't know.
okay.
What
Won't watch it then.
if wow. What if you by accident watch it, but you forget to tell her?
No, I mean, it's not like, I'm going to get in trouble if I watch the fucking thing. It's just,
I know.
It's a pretty hefty, long movie, so if you don't like it, you won't get that time back. But you'll know for sure if you like it or not.
with this time of year, just like you, like they're everything's thematic in regards to what I watch. So for me, it's like I have to watch. There's certain movies I have to watch in this time of year, like Halloween, like The Exorcist. I haven't watched the original Halloween yet, so I gotta find some time to squeeze that in.
Okay.
I think I got to do an Amityville horror.
Ooh.
The original?
I might have to do both of them because I've never seen the original, but
I got it over there if you want it.
Deadpool's in the
Yeah,
recent
that's the
one,
one
so-
that I saw. Yeah.
which was awesome.
Yeah. He makes a badass, like, serious role, you know?
He can. He
Yeah,
can.
He's good.
Like in Smoking Aces.
Yeah.
He was really good in Smoking Aces.
I gotta see that again.
But yeah, yeah, just that. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. The rest of the movies, like, kind of like revisited. We started our Halloween stuff. Went on a quest to try and find the Rob Zombie Halloweens. Rented the first one, and then the second one cannot find.
Okay, now let me say this about the Rob Zombie Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Are they bad? No. Are they poorly made? No. But the scary thing about Michael Myers to me is the idea that there's no reason why this kid should have fucking lost it.
Yeah.
Because he was born and raised in like the suburbia, Haddonfield's a beautiful little town, lovely in the fall, your typical Americana stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason why he should have lost his mind and killed his sister. Whereas in the Rob Zombie ones, it's like he kind of gets pushed around as a kid and they treat him like shit. And so when he starts killing people, you're like, yeah, good for that fucking kid. But to me, the scarier version is 100%. Well, will always be to me.
Yeah.
He has no reason to be this way.
Yeah.
He just is. So that's my main issue with that.
Dahmer's parents fought each other all the time in front of him, and he went and ate some people. Good for him, man.
Yeah, right. I mean, at that point, you do look at it like, okay, well, there's a cause and effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas like in the original, there is no cause. It's just
Right.
he saw his sister's titties and he fucking lost his mind. Like,
Yeah.
But that's gonna happen anywhere.
True. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I bring up the Dahmer thing because after seeing that, I was kind of like, okay, I'm pretty sure all our parents kind of fought at some point in front of all of us, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not over here taking my pound of flesh and cooking it medium rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think that's like, he was already like a messed up kid, kind of like how.
Oh, he's just a fucking weirdo because he was a Gene Short or something.
Yeah.
You know.
And they.
I mean,
I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil it whether or not he's got a mental defect.
no.
I'm just kidding.
What happens at the end?
Yeah, right.
Well,
I wasn't allowed to watch the news when I was 16 years old. Just kidding.
yeah. Yeah, like mystery history is pretty, like, if you don't know the rhyme or reason, yeah, that adds to the scary effect. I think Rob Zombie, like, if there was an origin story to be told of Mike Myers, I'm happy that it was Rob Zombie that told it. Like, it's really good.
Again, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad movie at all. It's just, to me, you know what I think was a missed fucking opportunity with that series. There's a whole movie that should be taking place adjacent to Halloween that I feel like, which is when he busts everybody out of the mental asylum in the first movie. When Dr. Loomis and the nurse are pulling up to the psych ward.
Yeah.
And all these, for lack of a better term, crazy people are just stalking this courtyard. That's a scary movie to me.
Yeah.
Like fuck this one crazy guy. What if somebody made a movie like every one of those people is a different version of ostensibly a Michael Myers? Like, they all have a different psychosis, and you could have made a whole movie of like a detective and the nurse trying to round up all these fucking bad guys. You could have made a TV show about it.
Yeah.
And to me, that right there was like, that's fucking scary. If I pulled up to a fucking hospital and the patients are walking around, you'd see me just like, nope, right into reverse, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. There is no, let's see if Michael's here. Fuck Michael. It's nighttime, and these crazy people are walking around. Michael can wait for the morning.
Truth.
So
No, I agree, because that's a real possibility.
Yeah.
that would have been a really good premise. You could have made a whole TV show, seasons of this shit, of trying to find crazy people in this next door neighbor town.
Yeah.
I basically walk into a building over on Jackson and Damon there, and it's the same exact scenario.
They're all
Yeah,
It's zombies.
yeah, and they're,
Fentanyl, baby.
yeah.
and they're dressed like mental patients. I'm like, why the fuck are they dressed like that?
No, exactly. Yeah.
So okay, so have you seen any other horror movies then?
Yeah. What the hell? So is that no, I think that was it. Yeah.
Did I mention Smile in the last one? That I had seen that?
I think you did.
I believe we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I think that's really the only horror movie I've taken time to see lately.
You guys have mentioned Interstellar in there too, and not that it's a horror movie or anything, but there's some scary fucking parts.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know. I'm just saying, there's
So good.
scary stuff.
So good.
Okay,
Yeah, scary stuff. Okay,
I'll
That's
put
all
time
I'm
aside for that as well once Halloween's done. When it's space time, I'll watch fucking Interstellar.
saying. When's space time?
December
know.
21st.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Hey,
Huh? I didn't know that.
okay. The short day.
December 21st. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's NASA Day.
NASA Day. Cool.
Nasty NASA.
Can we get a day off for that? Just
If
kidding.
only.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Make it a national holiday. All right. So, Mike, have you seen anything lately? You've been gone for a while, so I know it's a little hard.
Yeah,
Oh, you did see something.
I did. I watched Pi.
It's not really a horror movie, but
No,
it's disturbing as fuck.
It's a mind fuck. Which, you travel into my mind for about 20 seconds, and yeah, that's kind of fucking scary.
Yeah.
But
Have you seen Pi?
No.
Have you seen Pi?
what's the director? Aronofsky?
Darren
Aaron-
Aronofsky.
Aronofsky. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I was supposed to bring that back to you
No, it's
today,
okay.
but I think I'm gonna watch it again.
So we're
gotta
gonna
go
we're gonna try not to spoil it for our two compatriots here.
Oh, Roger.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
But
you.
the premise of the movie is
Well-
so that this guy discovers.
He's a mathematician.
Yeah, he's a mathematician who's
He's an obsessed
right.
mathematician, and he stumbles onto something, and it's amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and say there's trading involved.
Yeah, trading, not
trading.
training.
Trading stocks.
Damn.
It's kind of what I do in my hobby, as a hobby.
As a hobby,
As a
he
hobby.
trades stocks.
No, it's totally a hobby.
For most people, that's a job. For you, for you, that's
Oh no,
a
yeah,
hobby. I don't know. That movie came across.
97.
Yeah, but I didn't see it probably until 2000. It'd have to be about 2007. Somebody let me borrow it, and I was like, "Oh, let me check out this fucking movie." And I'm like, "What is happening?" Because
Yep.
it's so he ostensibly he realizes that that pi is interlaced into
Everything.
everything. It's a better version of the number 23.
Oh, okay. All right.
What? Wait, what?
Have you ever seen
23?
have you ever seen the movie The Number 23 with Jim Carrey?
I have not.
It's not a good movie. You're not really missing much.
Okay. I mean, it's Jim Carrey. I mean, come on, he's an Academy Award.
I saw that movie when I turned 23.
Whoops.
Yeah, on purpose. I'm like, oh, I'm turning 23, and this fucking movie's coming out perfect.
Bum.
And then I watched it. I'm like, what a fucking waste of a birthday this was.
Oh boy. That kind of sounds like my 21st birthday. I had
It
a
just-
12 pack of Coronas.
Jesus, he just tries too hard in that. It's very much
Okay, yeah.
like look how serious I am as Jim Carrey. And it's like, no, we get it. You did
Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, Eternal Spotlight of
Dude.
Sunshine. of
Or yeah, Eternal. Yeah. What,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
What was it?
Eternal Sunshine of
the
Spotless
Spotlight.
Mind.
Spotless
Mind,
Mind.
yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. That's a oh man.
I know.
It's a very sad movie.
I mean, even Truman Show, you can
Was kind
argue,
of-
isn't
yeah.
a comedy
yeah.
per se. I don't know. I just
Any movie he does in a serious manner, you can probably consider a dark comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, is that?
Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Norman's laughing. Norman doesn't watch a lot of movies, but that one I guarantee you, he's fucking seen it. Now, okay, so Christy Doyle, who
Yeah.
works with us,
Yeah.
she got mailed this book. It's like some like almost every movie ever made is in this booklet. It's
What's the name? Is it does the name start with an M?
No. It's a catalog. It's a catalog to buy movies.
Okay.
Damn.
Now she's like, "Oh, I figured you'd like this." I was like, "All right, let me look through it." So I'm paging through it. I'm like, you know what would be fun if I go through this and mark down every movie that I've seen in this book.
Jeez.
Now it may not have every movie ever made, but it's starting from like the silent era to I don't know, a year ago.
Wow.
So
Fuck.
I literally sat there and I'm like 1, 2, 3, and I marked every single one of them down, and I got up to 700 of those movies
No way.
that I've seen beginning to end,
Dude.
which
We got
is great, but also
Man.
makes me realize like the things I probably could have done. In if you multiply 700 by
2 hours.
like 90 even,
90 minutes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's an exorbitant amount of time that I could have learned a plethora of languages, a smorgasbord of activities and hobbies, something else other than I want to watch a movie. And you know what? I don't regret fucking any of it.
That's what I'm saying, man. A hobby is a hobby. You
Yeah.
know? If you enjoy doing it, I mean, that's what life's all about.
Right.
Yeah.
We work a 9 to 5, okay? Some of us 3, who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's like one of those like there's movies that I would have never thought to watch, and then somebody recommends, and I'm like, man, that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And there's others that you take a chance on. They're pretty good.
Like
God
Mystic
damn.
River. Mystic River was one of those like, I don't want to watch this fucking movie.
That's a scary
That's Sean
movie.
Penn.
And yeah, and then I watched it. I'm like, that was a good fucking movie.
Dude, it's I think
That's
that
still
stuff
on-
is scary.
that's
I think
still on
that
my
stuff is
list.
Scary.
Oh yeah, that's,
Yeah. That's
that movie's fantastic. I would
Yes.
put that up there with like Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is another one that like somebody else told me like you got to watch the movie. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
fine, I'll watch the Shawshank Redemption. I watched it. I'm like, this is a good fucking movie. And I was just, like Andy Dufresne.
Yep.
That's so
Yeah.
good. I'm trying to think if I've seen it. Like I have seen horror movies lately, but there was like some B level shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
which, like you said, every once in a while you got to try to throw on to be like, let's see if this amounts to anything.
Yeah.
They didn't, but it was something. It was something worth watching. There, like I said before, there are some movies that I want to revisit. But I wanted to ask you guys, in regards to horror movies. To me, horror movies are the one series or genre of movies rather that always seem to have a big sequence of movies. Like there's a lot of them, a whole series.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite horror franchise, for lack of a better term, of just the original set or whatever, or like one series like Child's Play had a whole series, Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking Friday the 13th, Halloween,
Yeah.
Exorcist had 3 movies, well more if you include the one with Damien.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not Damien. Yeah, Damien.
I really liked the Insidious series,
Yes.
but like
Yeah,
after part 3, like it really just kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
Part 1 and part 2 are really good, especially the end of part 2.
We talked about Saw last time as well, right? Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so man, that, but really, like, I don't know if there's like a specific genre, because like it's really hard for me to gravitate towards like slashers.
Yeah, me
But
too.
but when they do like a remake, those are remakes that I can that I get into, is like, okay, how do they modernize Jason, or like Rob Zombie and,
Mhm.
and that Michael Myers, it's like a different angle. But yeah, just Insidious, and man, anything having to do with like alien abductions. I mean, I still think The Fourth Kind is probably like the scariest alien movie.
That
like
that was crazy.
Yeah, and it's
Fire
like
in the Sky was good as fuck too.
Fire
Fire in the Sky. Yeah,
Dude,
terror. Like
I shit my pants every
Yeah.
time I watch that one.
Yeah.
I still do. As a matter of fact, I watched it like 3 months ago and I shat myself.
Every time I pour syrup on pancakes,
Oh god,
never the same.
Dude.
It's like
that's part of
Have
the
you seen that fucking movie? Can you pull up Fire in the Sky, please?
bro. Oh my god.
yeah,
That movie fucked. Like I saw
Wait,
that as a
you've
kid,
seen-
and
you've
that
seen
shit
it, right?
fucked me up.
yeah.
No? Oh man.
No, I have
we can't.
not.
We can't.
No, if you could
can't
just
show 'em
if
stuff.
you could just look, click on the logo for it. It's fine.
I don't want to give anything away. Here.
No. But this movie's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
and it's based off a true story.
Based on a true story.
yeah, and around this time this movie came out, like I was really into X-Files.
Oh yeah.
So like it really
dude.
just like
it was 93. That was
Yeah.
the perfect time for that.
Yes.
yeah, X-Files like
X-Files is sort of like the investigation of fringe things,
yeah,
which,
creepy.
which can teeter on the border on the fringe of what's real, what's not,
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
and why not.
Yeah.
The fourth kind fucked me up too, though, because it was marketed as a real world thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, this movie was crazy. I can't
Dude.
believe this happened to people.
Yeah.
And then you look it up and you're like, oh, these fucking liars.
But
Got
I,
me.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I couldn't after that.
I don't even care. I got got.
I think
like,
it's still
Yeah.
Yeah.
it still holds up.
It's like
It is, but ouch.
a really good marketing team.
Yeah.
They got everybody.
You know what's another great? I guess it's Alien. It's an underrated movie to me. It is a scary movie. I would presume to say is the Mothman Prophecies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That movie,
those were
that movie fucked me up too.
yes.
Damn, I heard about that. I
Fucked with
haven't-
my head.
I haven't
Absolutely.
seen that.
Absolutely.
It's also based off a true story.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I might have it, so you might be able to borrow that today.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Dude, if I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
a horror flick, I need it to be kind of real, or at least with the thought of being real. Like I need my mind to be invaded before I sleep. You know what I'm
So
saying?
for me, it works one of two ways. A good horror movie is either very realistic, like oh my god, they can eat like The Omen, right? The
Oh,
stuff that
yeah.
happens in The Omen,
Dude,
anything that happens in that, you could be like that could happen tomorrow,
absolutely.
or it has to go so far in the other fucking direction that it scares me. Like it has to be supernatural, super
Oh, yeah.
unnatural, to a point where it's like my mind can't even wrap around what that could be like.
Yeah. Yep.
To me, those are the two best ways to scare people.
Yeah.
In terms of my favorite franchise, see the problem is any franchise if you keep releasing these movies, there's going to be stagnation and it's going to get bad somewhere along the line. Halloween got bad. You got to a
Yeah.
point where fucking Busta Rhymes is trying to fight Michael Myers fucking toe to toe. I'm like, why? Who the fuck asked for that?
I didn't make it that far.
I
bro.
think I did, man.
Sorry, not sorry.
Jason went to space. That was a little
When
much.
you talk about 700 movies and yeah, some of that time wasted, yeah, that probably ranks up there with one of those.
See, I still got to go with The Exorcist though.
Oh, of course, classic.
Because even that series, part 2 is a garbage fucking movie. Part 2 is not a good movie. But I feel like it really redeems itself by part 3.
Yeah.
And then I like Exorcist beginning. My brother and I watched that in the theater with my dad. And my brother almost walked out because there's a scene where like a little African boy is getting literally torn apart by, I think it's wild dogs or hyenas. And
How realistic was that?
pretty realistic.
Okay, I gotta see it.
Way too long of a scene. Where it's like, who asked to keep this going? Like, stop.
Yeah.
Just
Is
stop.
that sort of like the rape scene in Irreversible?
I've never seen Irreversible, but if it's anything like that other movie that I was
Sorry,
talking about
bro.
with Rosario Dawson, that's pretty fucking bad.
Okay, I need to see that Rosario Dawson one.
That's rough.
Yeah.
what
Do you
would
have that? Do you have that?
No, that I don't have. I'll never own that fucking movie.
Dude,
That's
if you have a chance to acquire Irreversible, do it. Do it.
I told you about that movie Begotten, right? It's a movie. Wow, Begotten.
Was that like before I went on hiatus?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't remember.
So
Shit.
Begotten is a movie. That's it right there.
Oh, okay. Wait. Is that a mouth?
So so let me explain.
Or is
so,
that a color?
So this
Okay.
movie is shot to be overly saturated in black and white. so that it
I remember
becomes
you-
right.
Yeah,
I did mention it, right?
Yeah.
So
sorry.
it's ostensibly a Rorschach test.
Oh,
Like
I love it.
Like a
I'm in.
no, but it's really weird.
Yeah.
It opens with this character who's supposedly supposed to represent God,
Say no more.
slitting its throat.
Can I go in dumb? Is it still
It,
possible?
it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube. I'll send you the
Oh,
link and everything.
shit.
Dude,
There's no audio, or I'm sorry, there's no dialogue.
I might have to watch that tonight on another bottle of wine.
That,
Ooh, that
No,
sounds
you'll-
really badass.
yeah, you'll see things that you don't want to see with that fucking movie.
Dude, I'm wondering, have you
It's-
guys heard of remote viewing?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I want to do.
Oh my god.
He
wait.
just got Valley
Hold on.
Girl. Oh
Have
my
you-
God.
Have you guys ever seen VHS?
No.
I've seen plenty of VHS tapes.
No. There's
Even I've seen that one.
Wait, are you serious?
there's a 3-movie series
God.
called VHS where
Oh.
these guys are told to, hey, break into this house and steal this fucking VHS.
Oh,
Right? So they
I
go
like it already.
they go and they're like, and it's a fairly recent series.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one came out in 2012. So they go into this house to try to find a VHS. They go in, there's hundreds of VHS tapes all over the fucking place,
Jesus.
and none of them are labeled. So
Okay.
they're like this, let's there's a VCR right here. Let's just fucking play it and see if we
See
see
what's on
something.
it.
Yeah, if we see something weird, then we know this is it. Well, they end up playing like 4 or 5
Yeah.
different VHS tapes, and each one is
Like weird.
fucked up. It's like they're like mini stories in this whole thing. Part 2 is fucking crazy. You guys got to check out that
yeah.
series.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to see that.
You know what? This might be this might be it. Ooh, oh, you know what? Rec. The Spanish version of Quarantine.
What?
Have you guys ever seen that shit?
No.
No. REC. Like record. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I started to see this one.
So
Yeah, this one. It's done in all like
it's all in
night vision.
Spanish. Yeah. Well, this one's all in Spanish. Now,
Yeah.
if you watch Quarantine, it's almost exactly the same movie.
Oh,
It's like
okay,
a
okay.
found footage.
Right.
Oh, dude.
Right.
Dang,
So
yeah.
they get
I'm a fan of that.
they get infected
Yeah.
with rabies or what have you. By the second and third one, you come to find that
Well.
what they're not infected with rabies. What they're
Don't tell me.
okay.
Don't,
They're old. It's from 2009. This is
don't tell
we're
me.
past spoiler territory. This is perfect.
You know what? Text me, dude. Like,
Yeah. Can you guys? Listen. I'm looking to get freaked the fuck out. Okay. And if you're gonna ruin it for me, I'm all for it.
No,
For the-
part 2 has a theological twist.
oh
to
my
it.
God.
Damn.
God. Add God into the mix.
Yep.
Boy.
Yeah.
In a way that like so my group of friends and I, before we had kids, we would take time to, on Halloween, we'd have like a little giant sleepover and we'd watch horror movies all night.
And play the Ouija board and do a seance.
No, I'm the only person in that group that's played with a Ouija board.
Jesus.
Nobody else will do it.
Oh God. Okay.
But
Yeah.
when we watch, I think it was either the second or third rec that has that twist to it. But when we watched it, like we all like paused the movie, like, are you fucking crazy? Like that they took this turn on it? Because it seems like such a transparent thing, like, oh, they're zombies, whatever.
Yeah.
But this turns it on its head, and it becomes
Okay.
it becomes a different movie at that point.
Okay. Yeah. I need to.
I
see
love when
this.
that happens,
I need
man.
to. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. I need to see this. All of them.
They're all Spanish though.
I guess I'll have to learn Spanish then.
No, they got subtitles. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can learn Spanish. I learned Spanish, in the past for a girl, so I think I could do this.
There was a French horror movie that came out called Cannibal, I believe it was,
Huh, I'm already digging it.
where it was such a visceral thing
Mhm.
that the director was tried with murder.
What?
Like they had to
Oh,
actually
they had to prove that he
Yeah, they-
didn't actually.
right. They had to prove like, no, these are fucking actors. Like it was
Whoa.
such like it was like the original found footage
Damn.
movie.
Cannibal.
I don't know what exactly it was called, Norman. I'm sorry. It's something along those lines. It's definitely not that. It's I believe from like the it might be zombie with an I or zombie something else. I don't know. But yeah, that happened, and so they literally had to get people to go through just to be like, hey, nobody's fucking dead. This is all just a movie. we're sorry. Let's go make some money now, because like
Jesus.
the publicity around it was self-generated. I mean, at that point, you don't even have to market anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Amazing. I want to see it.
so I don't know if I interjected as to what your favorite franchise was.
Well, I mean,
Once I
now-
get into tangents on this kind of shit, I love horror movies. So
Yeah, so I've never really been too big on horror movies, but I have my series of choice would have to be Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity was
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
that's
was-
well done. That was
When I finally discovered that it was mostly fiction, I suppose. I don't know if it's not fully fiction. Don't spoil it for me.
one,
but-
no one, 2, and 3 were fucking
Yeah.
fantastic.
Those were
Like
really good.
I lost my shit watching those movies.
Do you know how much the first one cost to make?
I heard it was real cheap.
Yeah, it was something like $30,000, some
Yeah,
shit.
super cheap. Because
It's all
Just-
like practical.
Yeah.
Like
$50,000, and
wow,
and look at what
15,000
50.
50.
But look at what the box office number on that it was $193 million.
Talk about payment off of investment. Jeez.
It's like a $700 or 700% profit off of what they
50.
fucking put into it.
Well, they touched into a whole new genre. Well, not necessarily new genre, but new method. New
Right,
method
exactly, exactly.
of genre.
It basically took what made Blair Witch good
Yeah.
and grew it exponentially with just as simple as just a solitary camera just
Yep.
mounted just like this, and from there you just do whatever you want. And this was apparently the director's home or one of their houses, so you don't have to spend money on location.
Yeah.
The whole movie revolved around 4 maybe actors.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You know, so they're amateur actors. You didn't have to pay out, big things. And
I mean, who doesn't get freaked out by the possibility of a door closing or something like that happening in a house that you can't explain? Like, for instance, I was at Joe, our grandmother's. She, God
Yeah.
rest her soul, at her old house for aunt's birthday and
Yeah.
uncle's birthday,
Yeah.
and I shit you not, we heard 3 distinct knocks at the door, and there was nobody there.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, they were separated too. It's like one knock, it's just like, one.
Yeah.
And then,
And then.
and then another one. And then, repeat for number 3 about 3 minutes later.
Yeah. Fuck that, man.
but see, like okay,
Legit.
So
Yeah.
we're all Hispanic, Latino, Latinx. And,
Yeah.
and when it
No,
comes,
yeah.
so when it comes to that, I don't know if you guys grew up like me, but you heard about those kinds of stories from your grandparents, everybody growing up.
And
So-
Google.
right? Like just shit like that happening. Like,
exactly.
like, oh, when I was a little girl, the cabinets
All
would
the way.
close,
All the way.
and
Yeah.
so like this movie was to me the first one that made it seem like,
This shit's
yeah,
legit.
yeah, like in all the other ghost movies, they're like, a giant apparition that showed up in front of them and it was, scary and stuff. And don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I love Poltergeist. I think that movie's fucking
Dude.
phenomenal.
Dude, that's
Dude,
another one I gotta
yeah.
revisit.
That's. Dude, I don't even think I've seen that since like.
I got that over there too. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then-
Part 2 is fucking.
I have a problem, if you can't already tell. Again, 700 is too many. But I digress. But yeah,
I was gonna say, man, like not enough for like there's always room for more.
There's always room for more.
I mean, it's not like I'm stopping because it's like, well, let's keep it. Let's get up to an even 1,000 and let's start getting weird.
Dude, like your 800th movie should be like an episode. Like
If I would have known I was keeping count, I would have watched 300 at 300. Just make it really fucking interesting. I think the fact that they went backwards in time for 1, 2, and 3, I thought was absolutely fantastic. I think part 2 is still my favorite one out of all of those.
yeah.
Part 3 was the one in the 80s, right? Yeah, actually part 3 was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, because it did like a background,
Yeah.
like how this all began.
The part where like the girl, the babysitter standing there and like, the the girl with the sheet walks up behind her and she turns around, the sheet just falls. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it's a simple thing that we'd probably all make fun of, but you know, I've seen so many shows that talk about haunted houses, actual.
Yeah.
Like there's this house in Indiana somewhere, I forgot the name of the town, but where the attic is inhabited by demons.
It sounds like every house in Indiana.
It very well might be. I don't know. But I said I want to go to that fucking house. Problem is though, so here's the deal that here's what fucks me up about that shit. You could be into ghosts and you could want to see that. And I haven't seen anything and I'm interested in the paranormal. But the possibility of something following you, no, that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Following you home.
Yeah.
And you can't shake it.
Yeah, and that's always kind of got me too. Like as far as like ghost chasing, like going somewhere like with your little EMP and like your tech device, but then when you leave, it's just gonna follow you and like start infecting your house.
If this thing, bro, I don't know if we talked about this before, but I've seen demons walking the earth. Okay, you can call me what you want.
Yeah, that's.
But when you I'm looking at somebody's face, and it's like a 16, 17-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Who's looking at me like he's gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not give a fuck. Or I'm walking down the street and I look over, and a dude looks over his shoulder at me, and his face is like wrinkled in ways it shouldn't be wrinkled.
Yeah.
No, I'm not making this shit up. I've seen it.
No, it's just. I mean, okay. So when I was in high school, between my freshman and sophomore year,
Yeah.
one of the kids in my class, while he was at like summer camp or something, was like in the back of a pickup truck. They hit a bump. He went flying out, broke his neck instantly, dead.
Jesus.
Right. Went to his funeral.
Wow.
You know, presented his family with all kinds of stuff. It was a sad thing. He died. You know, I didn't really know him that well, but it was a small school. There was only like 150 people in the entire school, in the entire high school. Most people's classes are 150. But about 7 years later, I'm walking through the grocery store and I'm like, oh, there's this guy.
Wait.
And it didn't hit me that
What guy?
the dead guy,
Okay.
like what he would have looked like as an adult. And I was so sure it was him that it didn't hit me, oh, that he's dead. I was like, oh, there's a guy I knew in high school. Let me go say hi. And I started walking towards him. I'm like, no, that guy's dead.
He died.
So who are you walking towards?
I don't know. I turn around. I'm like, I don't want to see where he's going. I don't want to know anything else. I'm gone. Like when I'm saying that it looked 100% like this dude, I was sold. And I was
Unreal.
like, shit like
Unfucking real.
I'm telling you, shit like that just happens in this world. I think.
No, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, Joe, when we used to work at the bank, you remember that kid named Dennis? The one Mexican kid. He used to live around 53rd and something.
There's a Mexican kid named Dennis.
No, seriously, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, that was his name, Dennis.
Of course, I'm Puerto Rican. My name's Adam. So what can I say?
Puerto Rican, my name's Norman.
But no, I mean, this guy, like, he used to tell me stories about the house that he grew up in.
Yeah.
And he would hear whispers in his pillow. Ugh. His house was so haunted, like the doors were closed, just like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, Norman, don't look at me like this. This shit he was telling me. Seriously, man. Like, doors would open, the doorknobs would turn, and he would almost every night.
Yeah.
Whispering. Somebody's whispering when he's laying his head down on his pillow.
Man, it's
somebody whispering.
And
there's nobody there.
Norman's done.
And then
Norman's done.
Bro, it's Halloween, man. Come on, Halloween.
Broke him.
No. Don't go.
It's crazy too, because like you kind of want to know like what that feels like, but but at the same time it's like, oh man, bro, like I don't want that, like,
but no, but I kind of do.
It's like keep that shit to yourself. I'm out.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But I won't. I did Ouija board once. Okay. But I don't think it was even so far enough to really do anything, because I was making more of a mockery of it than anything.
Yeah.
I'm like moving.
What's your name?
I'm moving the damn thing.
Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. Number 2.
Yeah. But seriously, I want to go to that house in Indiana, but
Let's go.
I want to check it out because
Let's
people go there specifically because of this thing. I'm gonna find the house.
What about
the hell's
the
the
haunted the haunted graveyard on off of Addison? Have you heard about
Wait,
this?
off
Is that the
Addison
one-
or
is that-
Archer?
Is that the one with the kids that push the car? Out
No,
of the
no,
way?
there's
No,
one-
that's over there. That's down on Archer.
Okay.
Down south.
It might not be Addison. It might be. It's definitely up
Yeah.
north, but there's the story goes according to like all the books that I have about like haunted Chicago.
Okay.
This young girl died, and so the family erected this tombstone for her in her likeness, and it's enclosed in a glass case.
Wait a minute. Is this Ravenswood
It
Cemetery?
might be. Yeah.
Off
yeah,
of
yeah,
Peterson.
Yeah.
and-
Right. That's it.
Yeah, Ravenswood on the east, Western on the west.
And then
Okay.
apparently every
That's probably where we grew up.
night that glass case fills with like smoke, and then like the statue's gone. What? And they
Dude.
say that it roams around
Dude,
the cemetery at night and then comes back.
can we go check that
Wow.
out? Can we
Yeah.
go check that out?
Apparently, like bus drivers have been saying it for years. Like the guys that are on that route all the time, they're like, yeah, that's 100% true.
You're talking about what, CTA? CTA bus driver?
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
You gotta be shitting me. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. We need to do this.
That's what I'm talking
Now-
about. You go to visit it, and then like you go home, and then like the statue's there. And it's like,
Oh, don't say it like that.
No.
dude. Come on, man. Hold on a
Please.
second. Wait, so you're saying you're not gonna go?
I can't, man, I
I'll
can't
go.
commit to those.
Yeah,
those
yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, I'd
We'll
probably
let you know
go
how it
too.
goes.
Yeah, all right.
But that's like okay, like the movie Devil, right? Have you seen that?
Is that that's the elevator one?
Right.
Right?
Oh,
yeah, I
that
did.
was
I
good.
saw parts of that. I saw
Yeah.
parts of that.
The ending of that movie always gets to me, where it's like, don't worry, son. Like, if the devil exists, then God exists as well. I know we don't talk about religion, but that's like
That
the
was
main
the-
thing.
that was
where,
the- like the premise
Yeah, that was like the whole point of it all. That fucking movie I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
That is a really underrated.
I
movie.
might have to go revisit that.
It was,
'cause
it was produced by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Was not directed by him. A lot of people get that confused though.
Yeah. Well, I think because at this point he was getting like a lot of backlash, or not
Yeah.
like not
What
backlash
for
but-
this?
No.
just in general,
general.
like
For the happening?
It was for the it was for the happening. It was for Lady in the Water.
Okay.
A lot of people shit on The Village, which I think is an underrated movie as well.
The
I
Village
thought The
was
Village
good.
was pretty
The
cool.
Village was
I
good.
thought-
You still have yet to watch The Witch.
you know what?
Have you seen that shit?
Yeah,
I need.
yeah. That
Joe,
was actually
Did I watch that one? I mean,
The Witch.
If
Yeah.
you don't know,
I don't
you
know.
should
I
watch
probably
it again.
didn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's very like
It's sort of like
This Norman has it in this bag right fucking here.
yeah,
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
and that
Norman has to find a fucking Blu-ray player. So if anybody has one to donate to fucking
what
Norman,
about an Xbox One? Or-
I don't game at all.
oh man, good for you, brother. You talk about 700 movies. How about 700 games?
yeah, you're in the wrong
Oh.
house for that too.
Oh wait, damn. That's right. Preaching to the choir. My bad.
What's gaming? Yes, I got a fucking Super Mario poster here and a Sonic 2 poster there.
it's like I love these cartoons.
yeah, right.
Before I switch to The Witch, I have to the creativity of the upside down cross and the light,
Bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very
and,
nice.
Yeah.
and the down button for the
and
V.
the down button for the V.
Yeah.
Creatively, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Marketing. They did a phenomenal job with that. And you want to talk about a movie that's like, we've all seen movies that only take place within, a small area. This takes
yeah.
place within an elevator.
elevator,
Like how
yeah.
the fucking hard must have that been to film?
Yeah.
Obviously they're taking like 2 walls off at a time just to, film that one corner, but that's just got to be a pain in the dog to film.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yep. From Super Troopers. Yep. That's The Witch. Yeah. Oh my God.
Bro, yeah. You know what?
I love that movie. That's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
God, why do I feel like I have seen it, but it doesn't look familiar? I just gotta watch it.
That's Anya Taylor-Joy. My wife loves Anya Taylor. I think
Yeah,
she's fucking
she's-
smoking hot.
Yeah, and in everything that she's in, she's like Florence. Like
Yeah.
it's really good.
Oh,
Like she's so believable, and yeah,
I don't know this Florence.
Florence Pugh. She was in she was in Black Widow. She was in Midsummer. She was in a horror movie as well. Fuck, what was the name of that horror movie?
She was in Black. I didn't see Black Widow.
No, not Anya Taylor-Joy. Florence Pugh was in a horror
Florence
movie
Pugh.
that I kind of fucking think of. It was a garbage movie anyway.
Is that the one they break into houses? And
Yeah.
Then, oh no, they pretend.
Yeah, they pretend. Yeah, they
that-
pretend. They
yeah,
pretend they're ghosts.
Yeah. Actually, I saw that movie because we had just seen Midsummer, and we were like, man, let's see what Poogie has underneath her sleeve. And it was like she was good in that movie.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
movie was, yeah. It was-
That movie should have gone in like 7 other directions, and it went the super easy route, and you're like, this
Yeah.
is it? Like, this is what you're doing?
yeah. Fuck,
Yeah, I
forgot the
can't
name
stand
of
when a
that
movie does that. I
Yeah.
can't stand when cinema does that. When they do so well building you up, and then they lead you on a merry chase, and
Yeah.
they just let you down.
I mean, there are
Yeah.
certain horror movies that have amazing twists at the end.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Friday the 13th, you know,
Mhm.
finding out that, you know, the killer's the mom the whole time, and,
Yeah.
you know, that gets resolved, and then Jason comes out of the water, which, again, missed opportunity to me. Like, Jason to me should always have been a kid, because he was a kid that died in the water. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Did he grow up into a grown-ass man
Truth.
underwater?
Truth.
He should have just been a kid walking around those campgrounds killing people.
Damn.
With like a pencil or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like John Wick.
With an oar. So like that's a good twist to an end, you know?
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, when Nancy has the dream at the end, that's a good fucking twist.
Yeah.
The Ring, you know, you think like,
Oh,
okay,
The Ring
you know,
was
Oh man.
Yeah,
spoiler alerts, but like, hey, she lives through the 7 days. That's fucking crazy. And then you come to find, oh, she did something completely different,
Yeah.
and you know, this curse is still active.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the Grudge,
Amazing.
The Grudge has another one of those. You know, it's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, look, bro. Whoa. You can't do this. You can't do this. I can't.
Do it to the mic.
Sorry, I have to.
You're gonna freak people out on that one. All right, so
Bro, that was so good, man. Jeez, dude, I'm losing my shit right now. Look at. See, you happy?
yeah, so
Goosebumps.
you guys are even. You scared him, and now
Okay.
he scared you.
Okay, touche.
All right, so I think that should bookend our Halloween theme for this episode, if that's okay with you
Oh
guys.
my god.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think we're probably halfway there, but I think we have enough there to give a recap probably on our next episode about how things turned out. I got to find out what that house is in Indiana,
Yeah, absolutely.
and we got to do.
Wait, we still got to get the deceased people up. Can you pull up the deceased actors and actresses?
Deceased.
Man, there's like so many.
All right, can
Holy
you
shit,
do
John
the 42
Ritter.
more? So we'll just go through some of these.
Oh yeah. Oh, deceased. Okay, the list. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so here's just a list of some people that have died. I forgot Louis Anderson died.
Oh my god, I'm really broken up about Anne Heche.
And Heche. Yeah, I was just watching Donnie Brasco, and I'm like, oh my god, fucking Anne Heche died. That's right. Okay, so all
I'm
right.
not broken up over that one.
Well, I mean, I'm
Damn,
not broken up.
William
but-
Hurt died?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah, he
When
just died
did
this
that
year.
happen?
just
When?
this year.
Holy shit.
Meatloaf died.
Yeah, Ray Liotta, dude. Yeah, man. He died in Dominican
Yeah.
a couple months ago, actually.
Yeah.
Died in his room. There's a lot of speculation about
The how and the why.
yeah.
You think it was a David Carradine kind of thing?
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What about Bob Saget getting his head bashed in?
Yeah, bro. What's up,
It's-
dude? What's up with that? Dude, what happened there?
Yeah, what there was, supposedly he hit
Dude.
his head like a day before, and then it just kind of like caught up with him the next day or something. Or
Yeah, but what really happened?
yeah, this
We would only know if there was a full house. So Heather O'Rourke.
not a missed opportunity. That was beautiful. I could always appreciate those,
Satisfaction.
Heather,
Okay, yeah.
Heather O'Rourke died right after they made the second Poltergeist.
Yes, correct. And
Which
she,
is
she
a
had a
sad
double.
thing.
She had a double in
Yeah.
part 3. They filmed at the John Hancock Center.
It's Herbie Hancock.
Herbie. Is it really?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Fucking Brittany Murphy. Have you ever see the documentary about what happened to Brittany Murphy?
I did not. That was a.
That was
should-
weird.
Is it a look? Should I look at it, or what do you think?
If you got downtime.
I have none. 3 jobs.
That's rough. All right, so of all the people that you see before you, just on this screen initially, who stands out as like the person that you're like, fuck, man, if this one person was still around, we'd have a good catalog. Like, you know, some people, like Betty White, right? We weren't going to get much more out of fucking Betty White.
No.
She was 1,000 years old. That's wrong. That's supposed to say 1822. Okay?
Oh, boy.
She was God's older sister as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with Bob Saget as one.
You think Bob Saget had more to offer this world?
Yeah, yeah, because dude, after having done all those family-oriented episodes of sitcom,
Yeah.
Did you like his stand-up?
yes,
I liked him in Entourage. I
loved him in Entourage,
I didn't like him in anything else though.
and I liked his stand-up too.
I didn't like his. To me, the stand-up was look at how much I'm not Danny Tanner, and I feel like that was just his
Okay,
niche.
yeah. Oh shit, you know what? Fuck.
Like you know,
Fucked up my whole argument.
like Heath Ledger, right? Like Heath Ledger.
That's a loss.
Yeah, you can argue
That's a loss.
he
Yeah.
could have been doing a hell of a lot more. River Phoenix.
Yeah,
same
River
thing.
Phoenix, another loss.
Yeah,
Another
because I
loss.
mean, the way he portrayed young Indiana Jones was fucking perfect.
I know. It was spot on.
Which, by the way, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie.
Last Crusade is pretty good, man.
Did you see that Short Round is coming back for the next one?
No.
What? All 52 years old now?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, too late, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have him talk like that. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
We just got canceled.
Oh no.
No, it's a movie quote. I'm
It's
not
all good.
making
he,
fun
did,
of
he
him.
did he did say that.
It's not
We're
like I
half
put
Pacific
tape on my
Islander,
eyes.
so it's all good.
I'm adopted, bro, so
All right.
your
I'm
mom and
half
dad actually
Pacific
had you.
Islander, so
Mom
I
and
say
dad
it's
actually
okay.
had you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling the corners of my eyes or anything. I'm not making it fucking weird.
Not yet.
Why are you moving your eye back right now? I'm kidding.
So okay, so you know,
I forgot where I'm
I had a whole argument with a girl that I dated back in high school
Okay.
because I think the Beatles are overrated, but that's another conversation. Now, she said if John Lennon were alive, he'd have more of an impact on the world than Bruce Lee. At which point, I almost kicked her out of my motherfucking car. Because Bruce Lee to me is like, he was the first of like, he's dead? And now he died long before I was even around. But that, like, you know, watching all those Kung Fu movies growing up,
Yeah.
you know, my dad, we'd watch Enter the Dragon probably once a week. And so when I found out he was dead, I'm like, what do you mean he's dead? Like, he was so inspirational, and he wrote the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, which I have over there. And, you know, he was a philosopher, and I feel like, can you imagine what this world, like,
How much value he brought to the world
Yeah.
while he was here. Imagine if he could have stayed around longer.
Yep.
I mean, Jackie Chan is still around and kicking, for lack of a better term. It's a martial arts joke without trying.
But
But can you imagine, like, if
Bum, bum,
Bruce
bum.
Lee was still around? I mean, Donnie
Yeah, I know.
Yen is still
Oh
making
my
movies,
God,
and he's
yeah.
old as shit. And you
Yeah.
would never know it.
But they're all actors though. Like Bruce Lee was like really like on
he was a
on
true
different level.
Yeah, he was a
Like-
true martial artist.
Yeah.
Despite the fact his father was an actor.
Yes, he was.
Oh shit! True
Truth.
that.
Truth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Bruce Lee was part white.
What?
Yeah, Bruce Lee's like, I think,
Oh, now I'm fucked
maternal
up, man.
grandmother was
Jesus
white.
Christ.
Yeah.
Which was the reason why they stopped teaching him kung fu.
Whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know
I didn't.
that.
I didn't learn that until about a year ago.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Huh.
So I don't know. To me, that shit's interesting.
Yep.
You know, I mean, who doesn't love some freaking weed and drinking and singing "Kumbaya" to the gods or whatever hippies and I guess John Lennon did do
Yeah.
what have you. And yeah, he had a ton of benefit. He there's an ongoing fight between Beatles fans and probably people of the era trying to figure out who was better, McCartney or John Lennon. And I got to tell you, John Lennon was a great writer, and he had a great voice. He was a great musician. Yeah, he was all love. He was all about peace, love, and happiness. And yeah, you know what? More power.
yeah.
I'm just not so certain that really affects the world and it's just a plain idea. Because if peace, love, and happiness were truly a thing worldwide, then I don't think there would be a nuclear threat in the world.
Yeah, you kind of have to, play on the yang side too.
The thing is,
right?
you
Not just always.
yeah,
like
you can say peace, love, and happiness, but if everyone else isn't following the shit, then you're just a fucking guy walking around going peace, love, and happiness. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Which
hippie. Let's
I
keep
mean
moving.
that works too. I mean, and I think it's good that people want to live that way, and I think it's a great thing because we need that as a society. We need somewhat of a balance, right? I just don't happen to fall on that side. That's all,
No, not at all. Okay, what about this page?
Dude, Vern Troyer, dude, he's gone. Dude, he was like the ball puncher in that one movie. What movie was that?
All of them that he's in.
Yeah.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Iago
Damn.
from Aladdin.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, Brandon Lee, I think to me is the one that stands out the most on that. Because I feel like he was starting to get his stride.
He was shorted.
Yeah.
He was shorted.
Are you still talking about Troyer?
No, Brandon Lee.
No, Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's brother. So,
Son.
Oh, yeah, I said brother. It's the son. So I think I'd seen everything that Brandon Lee had been in, which was what, Kung Fu. Remember Kung Fu, the TV series? He played a role in that.
He did.
What?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
in
he
that?
did.
Holy shit.
There was the one where
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yep.
Rapid Fire, which took place in Chicago.
Oh, that's the one I saw. That's the one. I didn't see Showdown.
Showdown in Little Tokyo is with Dolph Lundgren.
I didn't see that one.
It is not. It's not a good movie.
Damn.
Rapid Fire is also not a good movie, but I'll watch the shit out of that.
Doesn't Dolph Lundgren have like a master's or
Yeah.
PhD or something?
Yep. In
Side note. Sorry.
in chemistry.
God
I think he has a doctorate in chemistry. Can you look that up? Dolph Lundgren, DOLPH.
His fucking lab coat. I will break him.
I will break plutonium.
There you go.
He dies.
Let's see.
Dude, he kind of looks like Tom Brady right there. By the way, Tom Brady and Giselle getting divorced is breaking my fucking
Go to-
heart. I'm
Can you
serious.
go to personal life?
I'm not happy about that one.
Hold on.
Seriously.
That sucks, man.
Go back up. Go back up. Up. Right there. Hold on. He studied chemical engineering.
Jesus Christ. Don't just pick chemistry. Pick the hardest
Yeah.
chemistry.
He enrolled at the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm and graduated with a degree in chemical engineering. Yeah.
Wow.
A master's degree in chemical engineering from the University of Sydney. There it is.
Jesus Christ. I mean, either way. Whoa. Fulbright scholarship to MIT.
Boston.
Fucking Boston. Everywhere.
Fucking
I love
Boston.
it. Whoa. He worked with Ches.
Palminteri.
Yeah. Get out of town.
Which I just found out Chaz Palminteri's real name is Colodro.
What?
Yeah.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he wrote A Bronx Tale.
Right.
Yeah, look, Colodro Lorenzo, which is Lorenzo's his
Oh.
dad's name in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But call me C, Dad.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, wait, his name is Colodro this whole fucking time.
God,
I'm going to be sad when that fucking guy dies. I'm going to tell you that
I
right
was
now.
just gonna say that.
You ever see Pool Hall Junkies?
I have not.
That's a good flick.
Get out of town.
Written and directed by Mars Callahan.
Huh.
That you should check out.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like a pool version of Rounders.
Damn.
Pool Hall. Oh, that's it. It's right
Wall
there.
junkies.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. No.
That movie's that movie's really good. Very underrated. It's very low budget, but it's a super late 90s or 2002 early 2000s.
Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah, you ever get around to watching that? Check that out.
Yeah.
That Rounders, I think, is a fantastic movie. in
Love
that area.
Rounders.
Boiler Room, all that stuff
Yeah.
kind of fits together.
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
Boiler room.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boiler Room. Great one. I think it was kind of a low budget one, sort of.
Yeah.
Boiler Room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Well, the cast made it so good.
Yeah, the
Because
cast.
Giovanni Ribisi.
I don't think were they A-listers at that time?
Hell
No.
no.
They weren't.
No. Not even Vinny.
Believe it or not, the biggest A-lister you had in that movie, and I'm not even joking, would have been either Neil Long or Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, that's right, Jamie Kennedy. That's right, and Jamie Kennedy didn't even have a big part.
Nope.
He's just funny as fuck.
Look at these guys. They got a firm to sound like his.
Fucking Jamie Kennedy. What a joke of a human being that guy ended up becoming.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh man. Yeah. I
that was
mean,
good though.
yeah. I think the biggest losses there. I don't know. I might have to go with. I mean, William Hurt. William Hurt was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died this past year, just very recently. So-
James Caan this year.
I gotta say Paul Sorvino and Ray Liotta, man, because while I don't think they were gonna have any really significant additions to cinema at this point, I just think come on, Goodfellas. I mean, gone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we could do about it.
Michael Clark Duncan's a nice guy. I met him.
You actually met him.
Yeah, at a strip club.
Didn't he work for People's Gas for a while?
That I don't know.
Like
But
before him? Yeah.
He's also in Friday, the original Friday.
Damn.
He didn't play Debo. What did he play?
No.
No, he didn't play Debo.
No, but if you look in the scene where Debo punches that dude,
Okay.
one of the people that he's playing craps with, or whatever the street game that they're playing with, one of them is Michael Clark Duncan.
No way.
Fuck.
Real nice guy though, really really nice. He's like, you should make sure to go watch The Island. I was like, okay. I've never seen it.
Damn.
So now I feel even worse. It's like, oh man, I like
The Michael Bay Island?
Yeah, the one with Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
Scarlett
ScarJo.
Johansson.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I did see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What was his fascination with that?
he's in it.
Oh, he is? Oh my God. Don't I feel like an idiot?
You know what? I didn't remember. I thought he was gonna be like, man, you gotta see Scar. You gotta see ScarJo.
Norman shaking his head. He's like, I can't believe this fucking guy.
I know the spirit following you tonight.
I'm going to that house in Indiana today. Straight from here.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I'm a
great.
fucktard. My bad.
Oh,
Okay.
Helen McCrory. I forgot she died too from Peaky Blinders. That was sad. She was really, really good in that role.
That's
Wait.
a show I gotta get into.
I know. I've been.
Blinders, man.
Yeah.
That's a really good show.
Okay. Yeah. You're like the fourth person that's told me that I got to get onto it.
Now, again, with me being who I am, I've seen all but the last 2 seasons of Peaky Blinders. And at this point, I'm like, I lost my momentum with it.
Okay.
But Cillian Murphy is fucking phenomenal.
Wait a minute. Tom Hardy's in
Tom
it too?
Hardy's in it as well, yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. Why did anybody tell? Who's Sophie Rundle?
Oh, there's some grade A hotties in that show. You know who's also in that show? Anya Taylor-Joy.
Ooh,
But I think she shows up later on.
dude, Sophie Rundle's a cutie.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Jesus. She's like a mini Kate Winslet.
Yeah, it takes place in right after
Literally.
I think after World War One.
Yeah.
I think it takes place after World War One.
Wow.
I think it might be in betwixt WWI and WWII.
In betwixt. It's a
In-betwixt.
wonderful word.
He's got a kind of an underbite on that picture, but you know, the rest.
Oh, I
works.
know. I know. That's here.
But there's some other ones.
I think that was intentional though.
There's some really pretty women in that show. Oh yeah, the Annabelle Wallace. Yeah, she was pretty. There's Anya Taylor-Joy.
Charlie Murphy. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, it is Charlie Murphy. Oh yeah, Aidan Gillen's in it as well. That's right. There's a lot of really good actors and actresses in this series. And it's gotten a lot of acclaim over the years.
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
What?
Adrian
Damn.
Brody is really fucking good in it. Patty Constantine, who's in House of the Dragon, is also in it.
Jesus.
Stephen Graham.
Yeah, Stephen Graham, dude.
Tommy.
Mm-hmm. Al Capone from
Boardwalk.
Empire.
Yep.
Wait.
Tommy Flanagan. Yeah, it's a great show.
Okay. Yeah. Alexander Siddig. I think he's another British actor, but he's usually typecasted as a Middle Eastern actor. He was in Syriana.
Is he Middle Eastern?
Yo, you know what? You have to check my knowledge on that.
he's also in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
He's one of the Sands.
But he shit. He's been in a bunch of stuff, and he's a great actor. He plays the roles great. I don't think he's actually Middle Eastern.
Did you guys ever watch The Gentleman?
Absolutely.
Yep.
What'd you say, Norman?
Tommy Flanagan from my favorite TV series, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
no wonder we don't get along.
He's from
Damn.
he was in Braveheart too.
Yeah.
And
didn't know that.
yeah, he was Braveheart's right hand man. He was also in Gladiator. He was the general's right hand man.
That's right. Okay.
What's funny is they always try to find some way to work into the script why he has that fucking scar.
That's exactly right.
Every time they have to be like,
the,
what happened to your fucking face?
now correct me if I'm wrong, Norman, but I think that exists because of a fight that he got into as a kid, and somebody actually broke a bottle and like slashed his face.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's Irish, so that's going to happen.
What's that mean?
They were both drinking as kids.
Right, we all we all know what that means. Irish people get after it, bro.
Dude,
Big love to my Irish cousins and my uncle. Love you all.
I love Ireland. I just flew through Shannon. I wanted to stay, but they wouldn't let me get out of the airport.
Who's Shannon?
Shannon, Ireland. Shannon, wonderful place. I know. Who was Shannon?
It was
Doherty.
It was just easy. Ugh.
Ew.
What's the best Shannon Doherty role?
90210, bro. Come on.
Fucking Mallrats.
Yeah, I was gonna say fucking Mallrats. Fucking A.
Oh yeah, true. Good call. How did I forget that?
Charmed. Yeah, she's kind of sick, so I really shouldn't make fun.
No,
That
but
poor girl.
she was hot and charmed though.
Yeah.
Alyssa
Alyssa
Milano was in
Milano,
that show.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Number
at that
one.
point, nobody's looking at fucking Shannon Doherty. And then Rose McGowan's ended up being in it as well. So, all right. So we're
Going back to the deceased list real quick. Michael Kenneth.
Oh, the guy from what the fuck's it called?
The Wire. Is it
The Wire, yeah.
He was in the Wire. Wait, he's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Heroin overdose.
Yeah,
No, you're kidding.
Yeah, suspected heroin overdose. It says right there.
That fucking no. It
That's
does
what it says.
Yeah. Chalky White from I think Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, he was also in Boardwalk, right?
Yeah, it's so fucked up, man. Because dude, he was a great fucking actor.
Yeah. He had
Great
that voice, man. Like he's
Dude, do you guys seen The Wire?
no, that's on my list.
Holy
Great.
fuck, bro.
great.
Thank you, Norman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I've
These
never seen
schlubs, I don't know what they're doing, man. No, I'm kidding. I just saw The Wire like a year and a half ago. Okay, so
No,
I'm a dummy too.
Yeah.
But dude, awesome,
it. I gotta check it out.
man. That's a loss.
How many seasons are there of The Wire?
Oh, there's a bunch, man. I think-
Too many? You think too many?
You know what? Honestly, and Norman, you gotta check me on this one, man. After that first season, I made it halfway through second season, and I kind of skipped around a little bit.
5 seasons.
Oh, that's not too bad. I could probably watch that.
Oh man, I can't believe he's gone. I didn't know that.
Okay, so real quick. All right, so it's getting late.
Oh shit, is it?
We should probably
I'm just getting warmed up,
we
man.
should
I don't
probably wrap this
understand.
up. I'm
Okay.
sorry, but there's something that I wanted to try to do
Yeah.
that I would like to do at the end of every episode from here on out,
Okay.
All right.
and that is each one of us recommend a movie to the audience to try to watch.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you don't have to think of one right now.
Oh, I got a feel.
Just try to think of one, kind of in line with either Halloween or Day of the Dead or something like that. That people can actually watch Besides Coco, I mean, what other fucking Day of the Dead movies are there?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's not a Day of the Dead.
Sorry.
It's just dead.
Just
One movie that I would hope people would take some time to see. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's a fantastic movie. It is called Frailty. So if you guys ever get a chance, watch the movie Frailty. It's got Powers Booth, Matthew McConaughey's in it.
Powers Booth, man, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
80s.
Is Bill Paxton in that?
Oh,
damn.
you know what? I've seen.
I think I've always seen
Yeah,
that
Bill-
cover.
Bill
I
Paxton.
always see this movie, but I don't go to it.
Yeah.
This movie is fucking a fantastic movie. It's
Oh my
it's
god.
really good.
Okay.
So if you guys
Okay.
ever get a chance, check that out.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, I got a lot of homework.
I got that movie as well. Right over there.
I might. Yeah, we can talk offline about that
Okay,
because I got to return pie.
that's okay.
Are we restricted to Halloween recommendations?
I would hope so. Just
Just
yeah,
for okay.
yeah.
Oh.
for our own edification on that.
Huh. Okay. Joe, you got any? I mean,
Man, I've been thinking.
I'm kind of in a hurt locker at that one. I got more Halloween cinema education today than anything. I got tons of homework, bro.
Yeah, well, I have some on my list that I really can't recommend, but I guess were recommended. One is a stop motion movie called Mad God, and that one I'm not sure if it's a horror, but I think the context of it. Oh, okay, yeah, horror animation.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is on the list. This was kind of circulating along with like good horror movies like Crimes of the Future, which I still haven't seen, but that's a David Cronenberg movie.
Okay.
That's also on the list.
Does it involve aliens like David Cronenberg likes to do?
Dude, it looks like I saw like the first like 10 seconds of that trailer and I was like, God damn, like this looks so badass, and I don't want to know anything about it, but it's very like ominous, but like really just like from a different direction. Yeah, but those are, I guess, third party recommendations, like a third person recommendation.
So check out Frailty so far and Mad God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at a loss. I don't know what to.
It's just something I thought of right now. I'm like, that'd be a cool way to do a nice little send off. Is
Actually, could I make more of a, not necessarily a recommendation, but more of a kind of keep your eyes open for it if you see it.
sure.
If anybody happens to see the haunted house that I was talking about in Indiana, I'm trying to go to that, but I don't want to go alone. But I forgot what the name of the place was. I forgot the name of the city. I just saw a damn thing. I think it was on Netflix, maybe.
No, I would go real haunted.
Yeah,
Like, go to
a town in Indiana. Jeez. State of Indiana.
Is that like it's close to?
It's
It's like a South Chicago.
most haunted places in Indiana.
Dude,
If I say the name of it, I'll and it's a place. That's not it. That's not the
keep
house.
going
It's like a
hold on. There's different ones.
like a nice Victorian or something.
Well, there's
Hacienda, nope.
Whispers
Whispers
Estate.
Estate. Wait a minute. Maybe that's the one. No.
it's in Mitchell,
Hotel, mansion.
Indianapolis. Go back up. Go back up to the Indianapolis one.
It's a mansion.
James Allison Mansion.
Ooh. I'm drowning in the basement pool.
No, that's not it.
I'm just jealous that they
That's
had a
not it.
basement pool. What the
Seriously.
fuck do you mean?
That wasn't it.
Not- well,
How's a
not-
pool doing in the basement?
Right. Not
Zion
well.
United Church of
Yeah,
no,
that's in Poland. So some of this isn't even.
Carolina
Oh,
Demon
this one was
Street.
demolished.
No.
Yeah, that's.
Oh
that's
wait,
all
is that Swarms?
200 demons.
Okay, see,
But where is that? Go down. That's in. Oh, that's in Gary.
whoa.
But that's in Carolina, right?
Wait a minute, Carolina Street.
Oh, Carolina Street in Gary.
Bro.
After
Wait.
filming the documentary, he had the house demolished.
Oh.
Wow.
So you can watch Ghost Adventures though.
Oh,
Zach Baggins.
Or you could just watch The Orphanage.
yeah, Zach Baggins. That's right. Yeah, he's the yeah. Oh man, what's the?
Norman, do you have any recommendations?
VHS.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
Watch it.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? After
And
you guys
now-
like talked about it, like
I had no idea there was a part 2 until you mentioned it.
You've never seen part
No,
2?
I just seen part 1, and I was blown away by the freaky stuff I saw.
So
holy
okay,
shit.
so real
Okay.
quick, in VHS, I think in part 2, there's an Asian like cult sequence. That is my favorite one.
I'm losing my shit right now.
Yeah, I always see like this cover and I'm pretty sure it's like streaming somewhere.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dude.
That's my recommendation.
And another great
VHS.
design. Another great design.
Great design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, everybody, I'd like to personally thank each and every one of you for joining us today.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy, we're obviously going to post this on the YouTube. I'll make sure to send you guys the link, share it around, let people see it, let them like it, comment,
Yeah.
Yep.
subscribe, all that stuff. We'll try not to be those guys to be like our videos, if you like it, like it. If not,
Dislike.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody out there has recommendations for the guys
Absolutely.
to watch,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
put them down in the comments.
Yeah.
All the way.
So thank you guys very much. Signing off, I'm Adam Flores. Thank you.
Joe.
Michael.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
off screen, we got our wonderful producer,
Storm and Norman.
Storm and Norman. And thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Take care, y'all. Oh, come on, man. No. I can't do this. Oh, God. That is the craziest.